bet you £100,000 you cannot guess what this watch is. Right, I'm gonna give one clue. It's not a 41mm watch. That's not helpful at all. It could be like thousands of... Right, I'm just gonna show you, right? It's a 31mm watch. I think, I'm gonna say this on record, I think this is the first time I've ever had a watch that is smaller than 36mm. I've never had a baby watch before, but this is legit a baby watch. It's actually quite funny to see it. But it's the celebration dial, the bubble dial, so the Tiffany with the other 3 colours, yeah, in bubbles on the dial. And it does, I've seen so many pictures on Instagram of like babies wearing these watches, and to be fair, if I had one, I probably would give it this watch. Yeah, super small. It's, yeah. I will say, the only reason I bought this is because it's a sold order. I wouldn't normally buy this to stock, just because not a lot of you guys, I'm presuming most of you people watching are men or boys. So yeah, not many of you can pull off a 31mm watch. Let's just have a look out of curiosity.
You have baby wrist, so...
I do have baby wrist. Yeah, see, that doesn't even fit. Are there spare links? There must be spare links. So I've quickly come to Amsterdam to pick up a Patek. Very nice. I'll show you that when I get home, because I don't really want to stop and flaunt it in Amsterdam Central, but I have just met someone to buy it. I'm literally heading straight back home. 4 hours on a train to Amsterdam and just a little over 4 hours back. So yep, that's my life. I'll probably spend over 9 hours on trains today because I've got to get the tube when I get back, and I got it this morning as well, so yep, fun. So, I had a couple more bits and pieces come in. Yeah, had a couple more watches come in, so I want to show you what they are. In my last video that I posted midweek, I talked about the Pepsi quite a lot and whether it's been discontinued, whether it's going to be discontinued still, and whether there are production issues. It's a very interesting talking point. Whatever you believe or do not believe, it's nobody knows, do they? The reason I bring it up is because I also have this 2022 GMT Pepsi right here, and this is a full set. And then moving on to other bits and pieces. That goes in there. This has sold. This is a Datejust 36 Wimbledon. This is an oyster bracelet and Jubilee bezel, and that is a full set, but like I said, that's sold. So I'm gonna head out right now and take this to the person who bought it. If you like Datejusts and you like sporty looking watches, but you don't really want a Jubilee bracelet and you've got a small wrist, this is a really good watch, really good option. And then the third watch that came in is a 2024 GMT Root Beer. Many people's favourite, and I understand why, because it is a rather good looking watch. So yeah, that is now for sale as well. So I need to head out. I need to go to drop off this Wimbledon 36mm, and then I also need to go to Hatton Garden. I need to pick up a watch from there, and I need to send a watch as well, I think. Also, I'd be very curious to know, has anyone got one of the new 2024 releases yet? I'd be surprised if you had, because it takes a while for them to be released into the market, but if anyone's got one, let me know. And also just generally, if you do have a watch that you want to sell, please do WhatsApp me, DM me on Instagram, or email me. Happy to chat. I'm buying watches at the moment, so please do let me know.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, just dropped off a watch, picked up a watch, like I said. Now just gonna head to the gym. Not going to the gym, but I'm gonna go for a run. I think I'm gonna do 20k, which is not that great. So, as you can see, I've been spending some more money, and not just on watches. So this top box here, I will show you, but bought some new running shoes, and if anyone cares about running, you'll probably appreciate these Nike running shoes that I've just bought. But yeah. Oh, also, has anybody tried one of these? It's a Huel drink. It's basically like a replacement meal, but in liquid form, and it's a drink. It's very gloopy, it's very thick, but it tastes like dessert. This is the chocolate flavour. I quite like it. Has anyone had one? I think they're like, it's known as like a nutritionally complete meal, but you just drink it. It's 400 calories, high protein, good carbs, and it's just got loads of minerals and vitamins that I probably just wouldn't get unless I had this. So it is a meal replacement. It does taste very nice. It's like £3.50, quite cheap for a meal. But yeah, I like it. Does anybody have a bad word to say about these? Anyway, let me show you these shoes. So I'm running a lot more now. I'll show you my daily shoes. So I'm using these as like my day-to-day, like 5k to 15k. They're like a year and a half old now, I think. I think these are called the Alpha Fly. Can't remember what these are called, but it's either Vaporfly or Alpha Fly 2, I think. These, funnily enough, are actually women's shoes. I like the colourway. So I decided to get them. You wouldn't know, like it's the same shape, it's just a different colour. So yeah, decided to get these. But anyway, I need something for race day. And these that I've just bought will be really good. So I've literally just headed out to Oxford Circus, the Nike Town in London to get these. And these are, I think they're only like 2 weeks. 2 weeks new, just been released. And these are, I don't know the names of these bloody shoes. Air Zoom Alpha Fly Next Percent 3. Whatever that means. But these are, as far as I'm aware, these are more for like half marathon and marathon distances, and you don't really train in these, you just race in them. These are like more like for competitive runs, and they have a carbon plate in the sole so that when you run, it kind of springs and propels you forward. And also this is like the most squidgy sole I've ever had in my life, so these should help me run faster. Basically what I'm saying is I'm cheating by getting almost £300 running shoes. So that's what's in the first box. Let me show you these 3 more interesting watches. So yeah, I'll unbox these now. So I have been on a bit of a spending spree recently, which is always a sign that business is good and you know, everything's all healthy. Yeah, so this is a 2023 GMT Sprite, which is a really nice watch. Everything's with it, happy days. Cool, yeah, 2023 GMT Sprite on Jubilee. Full set, that is the first that I've bought yesterday. And then next up, which is a watch that I literally had to go out to get before I bought these shoes. I met somebody and I purchased this watch off the guy, and he came all the way from Australia, Manly, and he sold me a GMT Pepsi on Oyster, and this is a 2022, really nice watch. And again, it's full set, got everything with it, very, very nice, cool. Do you know what's interesting? In the last maybe 3 to 4 months, so basically in 2024, the most popular model of watch that I've sold of Rolex is GMT. 100%, the GMT Master 2 has been my most sold watch. And I guess that is because, well, it's for a few reasons. First of all, there's so many now so many specs of this model. You've got the Pepsi, root beer, Batman, Batgirl, the zombie, there's just so many, the Sprite, there's so many different variations, and therefore I think because there's a lot of options, you know, people have a better choice. The price point wise, it's at a pretty good price point. And imagine there was a sub, like a purple sub, an orange sub, a blue sub, like I'm sure they'd be a lot more popular. So I think the variation of the Pepsi has made this watch incredibly popular, and therefore as a result I'm selling a lot of them. So I wonder if other people agree with me on that. Probably. And then the final watch that I had delivered today, which I picked up yesterday. Should be a Submariner, speaking of that watch. A lot of people's favourite daily watch, everyday watch, because simple, clean, symmetrical, aesthetically very nice on the eye. And here it is. This is a 2023, looking very, very good. Yeah, fantastic. Full set, 2023, sub no date. Awesome watches, really happy with these purchases. So yeah, for sale. You can check more details of these watches on my website if you have a minute. For now, I will head out and I'll probably see you here, to be honest, won't I? But yeah, I'll see you soon.